Hello, my name is Putkonen. Thank you for joining me. Today we'll be talking about dream as analogy, and this is for non-duality and enlightenment. Because if we really look at our dreams, there's certain things we can learn. Because in a dream, there is no one else there. There's only you. The entirety of the dream is arising from one consciousness. And so everything that is in the dream is you. If you dream you are being chased down an alley, you are in fact chasing yourself. There's no one else there. Now, in the dream, each dream character holds or maintains, or however we want to try to word this, but each dream character has its own point of perspective due to its eyes, ears, senses of the body, memory, accumulated understanding and knowledge from life experience, yada, yada, yada. Of course, in a dream, it's all made up and at once when the character is created. It all comes together. But in life, we remember day to day. And so it's an accumulation of knowledge. But either way, the character has its own eyes, ears, senses, and so it has its own point of view, its own perspective due to sensory awareness. And the brain stores the memories and the knowledge. And so the body-mind, the character, only is aware what that character can be aware of. And I once had a dream where I started out as, say, character A, and I was arguing my point. It was an argument between two people. And I was arguing my point, apparently, in the dream. The argument wasn't particularly important, but what it was from point of view A, I thought I was right, and I was trying to make a point. And I had my own memories and knowledge and understanding and point of view, sensory point of view and understanding point of view. And then suddenly the dream shifted, and it was then from viewpoint B. And as this shift happened, everything that A knew and understood faded away, and everything B knew came into focus. And so as B, I didn't know what A was talking about. I had my own understanding and was trying to make my counterpoints. And in this interesting dream, there was this realization that each dream character has its own point of view and its own life experience and its own understanding. We maintain all the characters in the dream. When the dream is created, it's not like how some people believe all other characters are NPCs and they're just mere data. There's nothing there. I'm the only one that's real in the dream and everyone else is fake. That isn't how it really works. Actually, all the characters in the dream are equally real, equally have their own experience, equally have their own understanding and sensory point of view. And so, returning to the being chased down an alley by somebody nightmare, it is you chasing yourself. And just as you don't know why this person may be chasing you or what they want, the other character in the dream very much knows why you're being chased and what it wants from you. Because it has its point of view, and you as this other dream character have a different point of view. But when we talk about enlightenment and non-duality, in this sense, you are God of the dream. You are the creator. Everything is arising from one consciousness. It is all you, nothing other. When it is sometimes said you are God, as some people say in non-duality. Some people push back going, well, I'm not aware of trillions of experiences going on simultaneously, in the world. And so they imagine a third point of view, another point of view, which is aware of everything. But that isn't how it works. When we're dreaming at night, there is no point of view. There is no conscious is the key word, no conscious point of view that is aware of all the dream characters, all their thoughts, all their feelings, everything that's going on simultaneously. Conscious awareness is something the body-mind is aware of, and the body-minds are only consciously aware of their own point of view, their own memories, their own experience. But there is no reason to imagine that there is some outside point of view aware of everything simultaneously on a conscious level. That isn't how it works, even within our own dreams. There is no conscious awareness aware of everything simultaneously. And yet it cannot be argued that you are not the God and creator of your dreams. Everything within your dream is created by you, whether you think so or not. In the dream, you don't realize you are the God and creator of this dream. You believe yourself to be a mere character with its thoughts, feelings, experience, memories, sensory awareness, going out, and things happen to it, or it has adventures, or does this, that, or the other thing. And the dream character thinks this. But it's all one. There is no other. There is nothing in the dream that is not you. There is nothing in the dream that, part of the reason is so many people get attached to conscious awareness, and they fixate on conscious awareness. And they think that not knowing is proof of separation, but this is not the case. I mean, you do not know the inner workings and what exactly your thyroid gland is doing right now, nor your pancreas, nor your spleen, nor the little toe on your left foot. Well, you might be aware a little bit more of the little toe on the left foot now that I mentioned it. But the thyroid gland, the workings of the spleen, we're clueless. On a conscious level, we don't know. And we don't need to know. And because we're not consciously aware of exactly what the thyroid gland is doing and the spleen is doing and so many other things are going on, doesn't mean they are other than us. It doesn't mean they are separate or other than us at all. You cannot really define yourself solely by willful action and volition. And therefore also conscious, what you are conscious of. If you define yourself solely as what you're conscious of, then you're basically negating subconscious awareness. Because psychologists have found that conscious awareness is only aware of so much, but under hypnosis you can tap into subconscious awareness, which has much more detail and is aware of much more. The conscious awareness simply cannot be aware of that much. It simply isn't built to be aware of that much. And so subconscious awareness kicks in, which is aware of so much more, but not at a conscious level. But as subconscious awareness tends to give things a minus, it gives consciousness like a minus, like Alan Watts, I go, why don't we give also a plus? And so there's superconscious awareness, which the conscious mind is not aware of. And so if you say there's conscious awareness, subconscious awareness, superconscious awareness, all these awarenesses are still you. And yet so many want to identify with just conscious awareness and just willful action, volition, what I choose to do. And in that way, they define themselves as just this little body-mind, because all this is, when you talk about conscious awareness, when you talk about willful action, you're talking about solely what this body-mind can do. And so you're subtly really identifying with the body and mind. But this doesn't work in a dream, because you can identify with just conscious awareness and just what you're able to do willfully in a dream and say, I am just this character. But that just means you don't realize you are the entirety of the dream. You are the whole dream. You are the God of the dream. There is nothing lying outside of that, in terms of, in the entirety of the dream, there is nothing that is not you. And so when we have these points of view due to the conscious awareness of the body-mind and the senses of the body-mind, that does not give proof or of separation. Just because this body-mind is not aware of that other body-mind doesn't mean they're separate. Just like in a dream, if you're being chased by someone in a dream, you don't know why. You may not know this stranger. It could be a total stranger chasing you. You don't know who they are or why they're chasing you. But not knowing is not proof of them being other than you. Because the entirety of the dream is you, arises from you, from one consciousness. And so on a conscious awareness level, you don't know why, but really you are playing all the parts of the game. And that's the way it works in non-duality when we're talking about the world. The self, Brahman, consciousness, that, pick your label, is playing all the parts within the world. And you are that. You can't be other than that. Thank you much for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, please post below. I'd like to recognize and welcome all the new subscribers to the channel, as I know it's a bit of a spike. And if you know of anybody that would be interested in this channel or this video, please feel free to share links to this video and share it and kind of spread it about. But until next time, thank you much.